too much. Jay Philly died.
Y'all with me? Pastor Sherman, D.Manning, Pastor Yes We Can Worship Center. Yes We Can Worship Center, the only church in this city that homes people every day, and we feed the hungry. If you want to help, go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the orange Donate Now button, and you can donate to help us feed the hungry and house the homeless and support our police reform work. I have a tip. I have a source buried deep inside the Confronts School Police Department who has indicated to me, she said, Pastor, they have gone and gotten a restraining order against you to keep you away from the district office because you're asking too many questions about Mike Morello, officer, Dante Green, officer, Joel Savante, officer, Mendoza, and Chief Wu, and McFadden. They have gotten a restraining order against me. And so, and the police doesn't know that I know about this restraining order. So we want them to serve us on international camera for everybody to see us. And I want you all to understand that anytime they go get a restraining order against you, just for asking questions and pretend that you're combative and you're violent and you're all of that, they're hiding something. Okay, Phil, we about ready? They're hiding something. This department is full of misfits. Huh? Landscape?
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll rotate while I'm here. I think when I'm in the middle, it might not do it. It says, see what it says?
Rotate device. I don't know.
I think because I started this way,
Okay.
I can't go that way.
Are you sure? There, you're on it now. You got it.
No, it says rotate device. See?
Isn't but oh, okay. So that's not what you're rotating. You're not looking
I don't
at
know. Ask them, can they see me now?
Can you see him? Well, you ask him. You're talking to him.
Can anybody see me? Can anybody see me? Because it says rotate device. I think when you start out the other way, you can't switch over the landscape.
All right. Just do it the way you
Let's go, Phil. Let's get in here. Oh, somebody got in the car here already. Hey, who do we have, Phil?
Who is this?
I don't know. Might be Sergeant Gray. Who we got?
I'm Sergeant. Hold on one second.
Sergeant who? Wilkins. Somebody named Sergeant Wilkins. I didn't know they had a Sergeant Wilkins.
Like Roy Wilkins?
Didn't know anything. I know Roy Wilkins, but I don't know Sergeant Wilkins. And Roy is not a police officer. How you doing, sir? Okay, all right. Pastor Manning.
Everybody don't want to
Pastor Manning. Right. This is Phil. And here's the
I
problem.
don't have a mask on.
Okay, it's all right. We'll stand back.
Oh, okay.
The problem. We're here trying to figure out a few things. Number one, Mike Morello alleged to have raped 2 women, and he's still on the force being paid right now.
Okay. Now, I don't know if any other sergeant advised you of what we can say,
Okay.
but unfortunately,
You can't say anything?
When it comes to an employee, we're not allowed to say anything. The only thing I can tell you guys to do is go over across the street to him and research.
Wilkins, hold on. Do you know how many text messages I've gotten from somebody pretending to be you? Yes, today.
Are you serious?
I was doing a live stream. Someone went on to my live stream and said, "This is Wilkins." Blah blah. They gave me an address. Come over here. I want to talk to you. I'm not stupid. I know no officer's gonna put his address on a live stream.
I'm glad you know that.
Right.
You
Okay.
know
So I didn't go. I didn't know he was trying to do something to me or what. I didn't know. But I do know. Now I'm trying to figure out Dante Green. They claim Dante Green daughter discharged his firearm and he's still working here.
Now,
You can't comment?
Remember what I just told you.
You can't comment.
Per our policy, you cannot comment on any employee within the company in the fight.
Is the chief here? Maybe he can comment.
I have no idea. I just got to work.
I see Captain McFadden.
Okay. Yeah, I see his car here.
Okay, and now one more thing, Sarge. Are you the duty supervisor right now?
I'm on duty supervisor. Yes, sir.
Okay, because here's the problem. Can I get my restraining order? They have a restraining order. The district has a restraining order against me. Can you serve me?
Okay, I'm not aware of that. So you're asking me something I have no clue about.
Well, who's inside? There's a restraining order.
There's another sergeant inside, but he's doing his debriefing.
Okay, can you ask him to bring me the restraining
And
order?
your name is, sir?
Pastor Manning, M-A-N-N-I-N-G.
Okay, M-A-N-N-I-G.
M-A-N-N-I-N-G.
Okay, hold on for a second. I'll find out.
Tell him I need my restraining order.
Okay, no.
I don't want him to come to my church and embarrass me with that jive.
Okay.
Because apparently I ruffled some feathers over here. And I do have a source deep inside the Confronts School Police Department, and I'll never give her up. But I'll tell you this. They have a restraining order against me because they don't want me asking questions about Morello, Dante Green, Jose Mendoza, whose wife was dying from cancer. And he got a woman in the district office pregnant.
Okay.
There's a lot of corruption going on here, and I want to know about it. And if you are a part of it, I'm not saying you are, I want to know about that also.
Well, I can't speak on nobody.
I'm talking about you. Are you corrupted?
Listen to what I'm saying. I cannot speak on any other employee here. I can only speak on myself.
Okay, Sergeant Wilkins.
I am a community-oriented police officer.
And you're not corrupted.
What did I just tell you?
Okay. What's your first initial? I don't know.
First initial is L.
L. Sergeant
Now,
L.
I have a question for you,
Wilkins.
bro. You said somebody put my address on there?
I don't know what was your address or not. I'll tell you off camera what it was, but it said, this is Wilkins. Blah. It said a whole lot of stuff. I couldn't save the video, but they said, I want to talk to you, come, and they gave me an address. And I'll write it down for you.
Okay.
No, I don't have the video. I'll write it down for you.
Okay, that's all
I'll
right.
write it down for you because I'm alarmed by that also. If someone
Well, I'm
goes,
concerned with that because
Come on, you gotta
when
be.
Lighter was going with police officers,
Yes.
somebody putting out my address on there.
ladies and gentlemen, you're watching, thousands of you are watching. Someone came onto my live stream today. Those of you who were watching, you saw them, and they said that they were Wilkins. Many of you saw this. Did anybody screenshot? If you did, send it to me because I want to give it to him. He has a right to that. I don't believe in harming or attacking police officers at all. I'm not into that. I also don't believe in them harming us. So I want to give this man this information. I remember the address that they gave. I'm not going to put it out there again.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down and I'm going to give it to him.
Okay.
It ain't snitching. It's protecting because if he sees my address, I want him to give it to me.
And I would do the same for you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That much I'll do.
Let me go find out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem.
All right. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get the restraining order. He said he knew nothing about it. So, Phil and I are here. We're going to see, did my source lie to me or is there a restraining order? I strongly believe my source would never lie to me. Okay? And I want an application too. I want Phil's audience to know this. Listen to me good, y'all. This is not coming from Phil, it's coming from Sherman D.Manning. 26 years ago, I was only convicted of rape. I'm still appealing the case, trying to get it overturned. I'm not a rapist. I never raped anybody in my lifetime. I'm not a saint, I'm not an angel, but a rapist I'm not. Period. Point blank. Those of you who think I did it, you're going to think that regardless. Those of you who listen to me, give me the benefit of doubt. Period. I house more homeless people and feed more hungry people than any pastor in this city, and will continue to do so. Having said all of that, since they hire misfits, let me see if they'll hire me as a police officer. They got a couple other guys here who've been convicted. Yes, sir.
Pastor Man.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, no one has any information on that right now, sir. Like I said, I just came on. So nobody has any information on that. I don't know where you got that information from, but nobody has any information on that regarding that restraining order. So as it stands, I can't tell you anything about it because I don't have no information on it.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, so we're on the national, international. Everybody's watching. I'm here. I'm not blaming Sergeant Wilkins, but he's saying he doesn't know anything about a restraining order, but I know for a fact that there's a restraining order against me. I don't want them to embarrass me at my church. So could you go in there and ask them to call the chief and tell the chief I want my restraining order tonight? I have a right to have it.
I got a better idea. Unfortunately, I can't do that because he's off work now.
Okay.
What I can suggest you do is go over across the street to the Human Resources Department and ask them if they have any knowledge about a restraining order.
Well, the bottom line is I don't want to go with that because the restraining order is for them. I am not supposed to go to the Human Resources office or the admin building anymore per this restraining order. And I know that that restraining order has been issued as well as I know my name. I know.
So you're aware if they served you?
They have not served me, but it's here. It's in there right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's in there right now.
Well, I'm just telling you right now.
Who's the other sergeant working in there?
That's going to be Sergeant Jackson.
Oh, I know Jackson. He's a good guy.
Well, he's off.
Okay, but I know him.
When I come on, he gets off.
But I know him, and he and I have talked before about trying to get the community to work with the police and all that. So, Sergeant, can you ask Sergeant Jackson?
He's gone. He's off.
Okay.
He's off the clock, so I can't go ask him anything at this point because he's actually off work.
So
I was trying to tell you, the best advice is you can't physically go over there.
Right.
I don't know what the extent of the restraining order that you're alleging that they have on you. My best advice is perhaps make call. Either try to get in contact with Chief Wu or trying to get in contact with somebody over the Human Resources.
Okay, well, let me say, the last thing I'm going to say is this, and we're on the international. You say you can't call him, he's off this, that, and the other. I know for a fact you got McFadden's in there. Would you please let somebody know that this is on the international and my attorney is watching this as well as other attorneys, 75,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers. If they come to my church with that bull jive, I'm going to sue him, and when I get through, I'm going to own him. McFadden is dirty, Wu is dirty. I'm asking for one thing. I want the restraining order that they have that has been issued.
Okay, but what I just explained.
But McFadden is in there.
Okay, but listen to what I just explained to you. They are off work.
McFadden ain't off work. His car's
No.
Listen
Listen to me.
He's
I'm
here.
trying to be fair with you. You're not listening to me.
Okay.
Okay. It would be just like if you're off the clock and I come trying to ask you stuff and you're not working. Okay. Right is right and wrong
McFadden
is
is getting almost $200,000 a year.
I don't know.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, and I want the restraining order. So
Okay.
I'm going over here.
Okay.
He needs to give me my restraining order right now.
Okay.
I'm not playing this game, y'all. Wilkins is not the enemy. I don't know anything about it. Don't want to know anything about him. But I want to talk to McFadden, and I want this restraining order.
Okay, but you're still not listening to me. If you listen,
But it's a police station, and McFadden is in
I
here.
understand you have a right to come here, but you're still
Yes.
not listening.
And I am
If
listening.
he's not at work, if he's off work, listen to what I'm saying. If you will listen to me.
McFadden doesn't get off work at 5 o'clock.
No, everybody's off work right now. I come on at 6, okay?
He's the commander. He's not off work.
Now listen to what I'm saying. Okay.
I
He
changed
is
my mind.
off work, okay? He'll probably be more than happy to help you tomorrow when he is at work, okay? By you
But he
trying-
wants me to work on his schedule. I'm not going to operate on his schedule.
Okay.
He needs, if he's got a restraining
But you
order
have to
for
work.
me.
Well, you have to operate within his schedule from the time he gets here until the time he's legally off. So
But
all I'm
he's here.
saying is he's off work. Just like you wouldn't want nobody coming bothering you when you off work.
I disagree with that.
No.
They call me at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay,
I'm a
well
pastor.
that's something that you
I'm a
allow to
pastor.
happen because
Okay.
look at you're a pastor.
Okay.
Because people need to be prayed for.
And he's a commander.
People need to be talked to. But
Yes.
we're talking about a police-related issue,
Mhm.
and the fact that he's off work, he's off work. So you have to respect that.
So are you willing to go on the record to say you know for 100% fact there's not a restraining order against me?
Listen to what I just said. I told you I went here, asked about the restraining order, and they said no one knew about it. Okay, I'm not saying there is no restraining order. Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not going to be checking and jiving you. If they said
Okay.
you had a restraining order, they came
Okay.
right here and verbally told you
Okay.
you got a restraining order.
Can you tell me if I'd like to talk to him, please? Is that possible?
No, he's off work. I
But he's
can't
here.
tell you that.
He's
He's
here.
off.
Okay, I'm gonna wait by his car. I'm gonna wait by his car. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm not being fair to McFadden because he's not being fair to the
but
public.
now what you're doing.
McFadden is corrupted. I'm not gonna be
Are you
fair.
gonna work with me? We've been cool. We have a good
Right,
dialogue.
and I'm still cool with
Okay,
you.
listen to me.
But I want the restraining order, and I want it
I
tonight.
want you-
And it's in there.
Okay, I want you to have a dialogue with me.
Mhm.
I respect you the minute you walk.
I ain't got no whole lot of money. Look, I'd be willing to bet you $5,000 to $1. That restraining order is in there right
Okay.
now.
Okay, but listen what I'm saying. Respect him just like you would want him to respect you, okay? If he's off work.
Now that I can't do.
No, but you
I'm
can't.
not gonna respect the devil.
You can't go harass somebody when they're off
Harassing?
work.
I'm waiting
No,
for
no,
it.
no, listen.
I'm not harassing him.
When you're telling me that you're wanting a restraining order
Yes.
that nobody knows about right now, okay? And I'm not saying you do or you don't. I was just told that no one knows
Sergeant
about
Wilkins.
it, and I just
not
got
only,
to work.
Sergeant Wilkins, not
Okay.
only does not nobody know about it, everybody knows about it.
Okay, well,
Period.
I'm not
Okay.
privy to that information.
And McFadden is one of the persons who was used as a source to get the restraining order.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. They have a restraining order inside. They're planning something, Phil, where they want to come to my church and maybe disrupt the service and serve it to try to embarrass me. I came over. All they got to do is give it to the sergeant, who has nothing to do with this incident. He could bring it out, hand it over to me, and I want y'all to understand again, I may not agree with Sergeant Wilkins, but I don't know anything about this man. He's not my problem. I'm not here for him. I'm here for
Right.
Mike
We're
Murillo.
not here for
I'm here for
Sergeant
Dante
Wilkins.
Green.
Right.
I'm here for Captain McFadden. I'm here for Chief Wu. I'm here for Mike Murillo. I'm here for those devils who work in this department, risking the public safety. And Phil can do whatever he wants to do, but I want to wait for Captain McFadden.
I want to be fair with you.
Okay.
Listen, once again, I think I've said this about 10 times. The captain's off work. Okay, he has a right to go to his vehicle and leave. All I'm asking you to do is to come back up here when he's actually on duty, and whatever issues that you may be having, talk to him then. I'm just trying to be fair.
Is this a police department? No,
It's a-
but the reason I can't be fair is because he has not been fair with
Okay,
me.
it's a police department.
But you know one side of the story, you're not looking at both
Let me
sides.
finish real
I got your angle, but you got to get my
I got you.
perspective.
It's a
No, look,
24-hour
you've been doing a lot of talking. Are you shooting out a preacher on the down low?
No, I'm a blessed individual that know how to talk. I gave me
Are you pretty good?
yes, I have a gift from God. He gave me that gift to know how to talk to people. That's why I told
Thank
you I'm a
Thank
community-oriented police officer.
And I believe
because
that.
I talk to people.
Here's my problem with
Very
McFadden.
good at it. What is your badge number? Sergeant?
Yes, sir. I'm
Sergeant
sorry.
Wilkins?
Uh-huh.
Your badge number is what? 19?
19, yes.
We're also out here because we're interested in, talking about the situation with
Okay.
Chief Wu.
Okay.
There's a lot going on there, I know you can't discuss it. I'm not here to ask you anything.
So I want you all to contact the FBI. I want you all to contact the Attorney General. We need to get them over here to the Compton School Police Department to see what's going on here. Sergeant Wilkins is not the bad guy.
Well, you have to stay. One, you have HIPAA law. Two, I have no information on it. And three, I couldn't tell you if I wanted to because he has rights.
Okay, that's okay, because
Okay.
a lot of people have irritable bowel syndrome, and I was just asking. But I know you can't go into it.
There you go. So we got to make sure. Don't ask me nothing you know I can't answer.
Do you support Chief Wu?
No irritable bowel syndrome.
Why would you ask me that?
I'm just wondering. He's your chief.
Why would you not think I wouldn't support it? I work for him.
Okay, so you support him. Okay. So 2 weeks ago, Captain McFadden drove up, and I was standing here with this camera. This is what I wanted to get over to you. Captain McFadden saw me, same sedan, skidded out of the parking lot on camera,
Okay.
hid from me, and then went around there and parked illegally. And somebody, one of my sources, busted me out. They say he's parked there. So why should I respect him when he disrespected me?
What I'm asking you is to respect me.
I do respect you.
all I'm saying-
Have I said anything?
yeah.
Look, if I didn't respect
Your
you,
position. Who's the sergeant? That there's another sergeant here, a gray-haired guy. Looks like he's sick of it, wants to retire.
talking about Sergeant Gray,
Gray. That's
Sergeant
his
Gray.
name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Sergeant Gray.
Yeah. See, I hit a nerve with
Baseball
it because
player.
it's true.
No, I'm
And-
laughing because the way you said it.
Okay. Well, anyways, he followed me out of the city.
he sure did.
Okay.
I didn't know if he wanted to date me and we're going to register at Macy's because they're closed anyway. But why the hell is
I
he
wasn't here,
following
sir.
me
You're
out
asking
of the
something I
city?
don't have no knowledge about.
You know?
But just do me a favor. I'm asking you. He's off work. If he goes to his car, he has that right to go to his car without being disturbed.
We like, look, he carries a Glock. How am I going to serve
No,
him?
but I'm
scared of him. He's not scared of
but
me.
We're not here to do that.
But he's got a Glock.
No, it doesn't matter what he
Or
has.
one of them,
He's
a
man of
45
God as
Magnum or
well.
something.
Now what?
Huh?
That's his power right there.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
So just like you're a man of God, you got to respect that.
Oh, he's a man of God?
Yes, he is. And I know that for a fact. So the point I'm making here is
Depart from me, I know you not. I hope he's not one of them men of
let
God.
him walk to his car and go home.
I'm going to let him walk to his car, but I'm going to talk to him.
But
I need my restraining order.
harass him if they're not-
Sergeant Wilkins, let me say this
Come
again.
out and you're asking us to be cordial and let somebody come out.
No, I said when he
Captain
does come
McFadden.
out, let him go to his car. There's no use of
Why
We're
would
not gonna
we stop
disrupt him.
We can't stop him.
We can't stop him
No,
from
what
going
you
to his
said
car.
when I'm gonna go stand by his car. I'm just saying.
No, I'll stand right here.
Okay.
I just want him to come out like a man
we're not
and give me my restraining order.
Okay.
I'm gonna
The
stand
way you
on
said
it.
it, I thought you meant
Yeah,
you were
no,
gonna stand
I'm-
by his car.
No,
and I'm
no.
trying to get you to
I don't-
understand.
I'm gonna
I don't-
stand honest.
I don't do
Okay.
anything threatening. I don't do anything physically threatening ever.
Okay.
That's what I don't do.
Okay.
Now, but I will ask you
good
this.
standing
When you
honest.
go back in there, whoever you can talk to, ask them, is there any way we can get this man his restraining order so he can go home?
To patrol, so does my guy. But when he comes out, just respect the distance and respect him. That's all I'm asking.
We'll give him 6 feet.
All right.
That's what it said, okay?
All right.
So in the meantime, you can't make any comments on Murillo.
I can't make any comments against any district employee because of what a
That's
department
understandable. One
says.
final question. You
Okay.
used a term that's old school, and I'd like to know about it. Shuck and jive. Where did that originate?
That originated from when back in the day when I used to hang around older officers. I used to hear them say that all the time.
Shuck and jive?
Duck and jive.
What does
Yep.
that have to do with like opening oysters or shucking?
No,
oysters?
that means I'm not going to sit here and play games and lie to you. I'm
Okay.
going to sit here and be a police officer and be honest
Right.
because I have integrity.
So do you ever do that in the streets? You ever use that term? Hey, you gonna shuck and jive me?
You can use that term, it's not derogatory.
Okay, but don't shuck and jive me then.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I would never do that.
Well, let me ask you this.
So far, we've been faithful. So far, we've been honest.
Well, Sergeant Wilkins.
And I wouldn't do you like that.
Sergeant Wilkins.
Step over your limit there.
Sergeant
no,
Wilkins.
no, sir, never that.
So, one general question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think a police officer who's been fired from another department ought to be able to come here and get a job?
Do you think somebody that's been in jail has a right to get a job?
Certainly, but not in policing.
But-
Okay, hold on. I got another one for you.
That's actually
This ain't nothing about your coworkers. This is about me.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to get an application. I want to become a competent police officer.
You gotta go online and do it.
Okay, because watch this.
Commission.
I was convicted wrongly of rape 26 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But since Murillo can work here and get $100,000 a year plus, I think Sherman D.Manning ought to be. Can I get an application?
Everybody has an opportunity to be a police officer. I don't know about Murillo's
can I please
past.
get the application?
I don't know anything about Murillo.
But I just told you about my past. My past is not private. It's on blast.
You have that right to put application.
Could I get the application? Okay.
Put application. Just make sure when you go online to do it,
Uh-huh.
go on the rules and regulations for the Compton Unified School District.
Okay.
You have the do's and don'ts as far as you want to become a police officer.
Okay.
What would stop you from becoming a police officer?
But
That's
Murillo
like-
didn't get stopped, and they claim he raped 2 women.
Hey, elaborating on him,
You're not talking about. I'm talking about.
Is the
I'm
Compton
saying.
Police Department predominantly African American?
you know what? I can't tell you.
Is there a height requirement?
But your chief is
there's no height
your chief is Asian,
I
right?
could qualify.
Not that I know of.
I could qualify.
Put application and see.
Is Chief
Nobody
Wu
knows you
Asian?
apply.
Okay.
That's not a secret, is
Now,
it?
come on, man. You know what nationality.
Okay.
he is,
Well,
man.
ask McFadden. Can you bring me an application and give me a recommendation? I want a
I just
job.
told you, you got to go online and get the
Okay,
application.
Will.
Oh, okay.
So
All
we're
right,
gonna
thanks a lot.
we're waiting for, I guess.
And tell him we'll give him 6
McFadden.
feet.
We're waiting for McFadden.
All right.
Yes, since they claim he's off. You notice he
He's
never
off,
denied
and
that
now
there
he's
was.
asking us to wait.
You know
and
there's
let
a
him go to
restraining
his
order, right?
car.
Is that clear to you, Phil?
What's that?
That there is a restraining order.
Yeah, there's a restraining order.
But they want to give it to me on their time,
Right.
not mine.
They're going to come to your church and do it in front of your, your congregation.
So all of you lawyers watching and all of you people who are concerned about the constitutional rights, et cetera, so forth and so on, you just saw it. And again, I want to be very, very clear. I don't know anything about Wilkins. Don't care about Wilkins. Meaningless to me. But I do know something about Dante Green. I do know something about Mike Murillo. I do know something about Jose Mendoza. I do know something about Chief Wu. I do know something about Captain McFadden, who's driving this sedan right here, who's scared to death to come out here because he didn't want to confront this preacher. He's got a restraining order in his office right now against me. And they refuse to serve it because they want to do it on their time limit. And they're trying to figure out how in the world that this brother found out about this restraining order. And I'm going to tell you the truth, y'all. They don't want it on camera. They do not want to do that on camera. It is 6:27 p.m. It is now, what's the day's date? I think it's October the 1st. It's Thursday, I can tell you that much. I think it's October the 1st. But I want you to get a good look at these. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm not going to say it. I want y'all to see what was going on here. What's the day's date? It's October 1st. October 1st, approximately 6:20. It is 6:27 p.m. And I have a tip from deep inside the Compton School Police Department that these people have gotten a court to issue a restraining order against this preacher. They want me to stay out of the district office asking questions about Mike Murillo, Chief Wu, and others. They told Phil that he can get an appointment, Open Records Act and all of that. That they told Phil and I that, Phil, do you remember when they told us that people across the street had the information? Phil, do you remember when they told us to go across the street to ask questions? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they sent us over there.
They sent us.
Couldn't answer any questions here.
They sent us.
Everything we had to do
Was over there.
located across the street.
Yes.
And then when we went over there,
They locked us out of the building.
They locked us out of the building. And now they put a restraining order on Dr. Sherman Manning. I am not on that restraining order.
He is not on the restraining order. It's just me.
Just
Only me.
Manning,
Because I've been coming back over and over. Okay, so here we go. Y'all, do me a favor, everybody. I need y'all to blast this one out. I'm serious. I'm not jiving. Like this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with the media. Like this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with the media. Also, please subscribe to this channel. I'm Pastor Sherman D.Manning. Yes, we can worship center. Ain't hiding nothing, y'all. 26 years ago, this preacher was convicted of rape. Didn't do it. Why do y'all think I'm so crazy? When you're going through what I had to go through, it'll drive you crazy. It'll give you some boldness you never thought you would have. When you go through it, and see, those of you who are not spiritual, you don't understand it. You just say, oh, he's just talking. But those of you who know something about the Bible, you know Joseph. Joseph went to prison for a rape he didn't commit. Joseph spent 13 and a half years in prison in Genesis for a crime he did not commit, which was rape. But God had to get glory out of his story, and God had to let him go down so he could raise him up, so that when he raised him up, you would have to say that if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would not be. Woo, when the enemy came in like a flood, God lifted up a standard against him. Y'all ain't listening to me. See, a lot of y'all read the Bible and you act like you believe in the Bible, but when the Bible is right before your very eyes, we are living epistles. You want to shut us down. You can believe, oh, Joseph probably didn't do it, but that's Sherman, he must have did it. And so understand clearly, if Murillo can work here, I ought to be able to work here. Come on, somebody. If Murillo can carry a gun, I ought to be able to carry a gun. Mike Murillo, Muriello, is alleged to have raped 2 women. He's carrying a gun. Dante Green, police officer right here at the Compton School Police Department, had his daughter in the car a few weeks ago. I don't know how old she was. I know she's underage. She grabbed his gun, his service revolver, shot it off. He fled the scene while he was flirting with the bus driver. Fled the scene. Disciplined his child, who discharged his service weapon, and Dante Green will be at work Sunday at 2 o'clock. Some of y'all ought to come meet him and say hello to him. Be nonviolent. Don't bring any weapons. Don't do anything illegal. But some of y'all ought to come see him. Y'all ought to come say hello to him. Dante, we want Pastor Manning to be a police officer. He told us, he didn't hide this. He told us he was convicted of rape. He said he didn't do it. We got to give a man the benefit of the doubt. God can do anything. People who actually did it, God can change them. So he certainly can change a man who didn't do it. Y'all call this the police department. Ask them what's up. Call the FBI. Tell them to call here. Let me give y'all the phone number. Where is it at? 310-604-6578. 310-604-6578. 310-604-6578. Light them phones up right now. McFadden is in there. Call and say, I want to speak to Captain McFadden. Say, Captain McFadden, the pastor's waiting. Say, Captain McFadden, the pastor, along with his Jewish friend who has 75,000 subscribers, they're in the parking lot waiting on you. Call them up. Call them up. Call them up. What time is it? I don't want no snitches to tell them what I said, but I got to tell Phil something. Phil, listen to this. So, yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want anybody telling what's going on, but it's now 6:32 p.m. And McFadden, who they claim is off, he's spending a whole lot of time in the building. If he's off, what is he doing? He could be giving me the restraining order right now, since he got all this time on his hand. All this extra time. I don't care what you believe, invalid whoever. I didn't ask you to believe in me. I have a church. I have some people. Let me tell y'all what I learned about it. Give a flying flip about what anybody thinks about me. God knows me. Let me tell you something. There's no escaping the mentality of Jehovah. You cannot escape God. God knows everything you did. He knows what you didn't do, and he even knows what you thought about doing. So if you think this is a campaign to get some of y'all to endorse Sherman D.Manning, you got the wrong one, baby. I'm not trying to get you to endorse me. Your opinion to me is irrelevant. An opinion is like a behind. Old folks say it's like a butthole. Everybody got one. I'm kidding about your opinion. I know some people who will walk to the grave with me. I know some people who walk through the gates of hell with me, who believe in me. Deacon Jorge Gandaria, my son Jose Enamorado, Demisha, Romaine. I know some people who will walk to the gates of hell. They believe in the gift that God has placed in me. And I know some folks who say, he ain't no good. I knew he was a crook all along. Some of he must have did exactly what they say. They probably did something in addition to that. That's life, baby. That's life. My enemies are my footstools. I either believe in the Bible or I don't. The book says that your enemies are your footstools. And so last time I checked, a footstool is used to raise your profile. It'll raise you up higher. So the more enemies I got, the higher I go. So I'm kidding about you, talking about you don't believe in me, but you support my work. You ain't supporting my work. Have you sent a check? Miss me. Y'all know how I am now. I ain't talking to my regular fans. I love y'all. I know some of y'all, if you could donate, you would. I know that. I get that. But I'm talking about to some of these haters. I support your work. How you support it? By looking? You're not helping me by looking. I don't get no money for you looking. It doesn't help me house no homeless person because you looking. It does not help me feed one single meal to one hungry belly because you looking. So you're not supporting me. You're giving me lip service. Get out of my face. Now, if Mariel Kavanaugh, who went to yeswecanworshipcenter.org, she scrolled down to the bottom of the page, she clicked that orange donate now button, and she sent $150. If she says I support you, I'm gonna say thank you, Mary. Thank you, Professor Kavanaugh. I really appreciate it. If John Ward in New York City, I think he sent $200. If John says, I support you, Pastor, I'm going to sit up and pay attention because he went to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. He scrolled down to the bottom of the page. He clicked the orange donate now button. He donated $200. If Amir Malone says, I support you, I'm going to sit up and pay attention. But you who ain't never sent a dime, I don't even know your real name. You just got a fake name on YouTube talking about you support me, but you don't really believe. I don't care about your support or your belief. Don't subscribe. If you have subscribed, unsubscribe right now. And I ain't gonna lose no sleep. Now that I got that off my chest. But Captain McFadden is off work, where he's been in here for 30 minutes already, off work. What is he doing? Is he hiding from the Jewish guy? Is he hiding from the preacher? What is the issue here? What is the issue? What is the issue? I don't care nothing about you thought I was cool. Get off my channel. Let me find this invalid, whoever it is. Let me remove them and get you off my line. Boom. Gone. I thought I was cool and all that old stuff there, man. I don't want to hear all that mess. I ain't got time for that. Get off my line. Get off my line. Get off my line.
You want to hit it?
Save your negative comment. Let me see. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Amen. Amen. Hey, you can go ahead, Phil. I'll call you. You can go ahead. I'll call you. This guy's off. I'm gonna wait him out.
Okay, well, hey.
I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer.
You got it.
Okay. Because they claim he's off, and you heard all that distance stuff. He wants us to leave. That's what he wants.
Right.
And I need to get on camera him denying the restraining order. Because I got lawyers watching this. I have constitutional experts. And y'all know a lawyer, tell them to call me. 213-858-2608. 213-858-2608. Somebody contacted me today, giving me all this information. And talking about, oh, you just like them. Well, don't contact me then, devil. Trying to contact me acting like you in my corner. Because because you want me to exhaust your agenda. You're trying to send me on yours. Yeah, man, some people don't think. They think, see, when you've been to jail, you get some street smarts. So that person who texted me from that number, thinking that I thought you were in my corner, and then the minute I said something you didn't like, then I became one of them. Get out of my face, man. I'm not that stupid. Putting addresses online and telling me this is Wilkins' address. That's the first time I ever seen Wilkins in my lifetime right there. Seems like a decent brother, but I don't trust him no further than I can throw him. I don't trust none of these guys, to be honest. I got to know you for a while before I trust you. But somebody put an address online and said it was this guy's, Wilkins, today, and pretended to be him and purported to be him, and then texted me, but wouldn't give me your name. Would not give me your name and thought I was just going to go out on a limb for you. You mad with the Compton Police Department, that's your business. But if you're mad with them, get a lawyer, file a lawsuit. If you don't like that, get a camera, come out here and video like I do. Don't have me out here sweating, huffing, and puffing, thinking that you got me, you manipulating me, or that I'm not smart enough to understand what you're doing. Don't be thinking that at all. That's not how it rolls. That's not how it rolls. How you doing, sir? Okay, somebody's bringing me a bottle of water here. How you doing? Thank you so much, sir. Amen. Somebody's bringing Phil a bottle of water and me a bottle of water. Thank you very much, man.
We got some good watches. We got some good watches. We got some good watches. Now y'all know I don't tell Phil everything. That's one of my people right there, and I sure needed this water. I needed this man. Hey, this mask makes me sweat. This mask really makes me. Amen. So we have some of these people who come around and they follow me to make sure that I'm gonna be okay. Like if you were to get arrested or what have you, they'll come pay your bail. Oh, don't get it confused, baby. I got some people. Y'all didn't see that, did you? You see the guy walk up, didn't say one mama word, gave me a bottle of water, gave Phil a bottle of water. You follow me? God got some people. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel my anointing kick in. God got some people. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Under that shit, glory to God. Y'all pray for me here. Pray for me. God is a good God. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Shout out to Tom Wood for Phil. Amen. All right, so Phil was over there chilling. Y'all see it? Boy, they don't know what to do with us, y'all. So the Compton School Police Department is corrupted from the top all the way down to the bottom. There are probably a few good cops here. Wilkins claims to be one. I can't vouch for him because I don't know him. He wouldn't vouch for me. He don't know me either. I'm not going to speak against him, but I can't vouch for him. But I'll say this to you. McFadden is in their hide right now. They have gone to a court and lied and gotten a restraining order against me, which they refuse to serve tonight because they want to try to catch me in a vulnerable position, like serve it to me in front of my church or something. And this is wrong. There is a restraining order. I promise y'all. When I finally get it, I'll show it to you. But I wanted them to serve it on camera. Some of these lawyers who are always giving me good advice, how come you don't take this case? You know this is wrong. You saw them lock me out of this door. You saw them lock me out of the district door. You know my videos. You know what I'm about. My MO is clear. You've never seen me be violent. You never even heard me curse. Except saying, get a good look at them devils. Is that cursing? That's my spiritual belief. I believe they're devils. And I want you to get a good look at them. He told me Sergeant Jackson was gone. I just saw Jackson in there. So that wasn't a true statement. Hey, Phil. Now, Wilkins said Sergeant Jackson was gone. I just saw Sergeant Jackson walk through. So he's not being totally honest.
It's a den of
I just saw him.
lies. Wilkins a liar.
I just saw him. Can't trust them any further, you can throw them. They come up and play good guy, bad guy, nice cop, bad cop. I'm a good guy, and then lie through that to you. I just saw Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. And we were giving Wilkins the benefit of the doubt. Just saw Jackson. Claim he's not in here. Yeah, they seem nice and pleasant and all of that. Lying through that teeth. I hate to say it. Wilkins might have some fans like that. I don't know. But you don't have to lie. He lied. I just saw Jackson. Just saw him. Clear as a bell. But anyway, like I said, they have a restraining order against me because I'm asking too many questions. But I want to take the game to another level. I want some of my viewers, I know a lot of y'all got some time. Some of y'all are very smart, like Regina. I think her last name is Madison, but she watches all the time. Regina, if you're watching, first thing I want you to do is tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. your time, call the FBI for California, this district, and say, have y'all looked into the Compton School Police Department?
And again, I want you all to sign a petition. I think I should be allowed to be a police officer here. Since Murillo can be one. Can y'all hear me better now? Am I coming out clearer? I think Wilkins should be. Okay, everybody get a good look. Hallelujah. Thank you, Andrew. Can you hear me better now? Andrew, can you hear me better now? What city are you in, Andrew? Are you in California or Barbados? Where are you, Andrew Jones? And again, can you all hear me better? Please let me know. And again, Wilkins told us that Jackson was going home, which turned out not to be true. That was an untruth. And he also told us that McFadden is off work. But guess what? McFadden has been in there more than 30 minutes off work, unable to talk to me, unable to give me the restraining order that is in there, but still hanging out. And I just want to clarify that again. Wilkins told us that McFadden was off work, Phil, more than 20 minutes ago. Please let him go, but he's still in there. So I want to know, since he's in there, why don't he bring the restraining order out?
We're going to see him if they're walking out a door down there.
Well, his car is here. He's got to take that car. That great car is McFadden.
We got the door covered.
We got it covered. We're on a citizen stakeout here.
We'll have a couple other cameras here.
Yes, this is an auditor stakeout, and we got people in cars watching also. So you never know what we got. All of our people are law-abiding citizens. And we are policing the police and auditing them.
All right, so this just got better.
So here we are, everybody. Andrew, can you hear me better now? Andrew, can you hear me better now? Send me a comment. Andrew, what city are you in? What's going on with this Compton Police Department, everybody? How can you rape 2 women, Mike Murillo, come here and be making more than $100,000 per year? But Pastor Sherman D.Manning, who has housed hundreds of people in the last 4 or 5 years, fed tens of thousands of people, the only preacher in this city who houses homeless people every day of the week. But Manning can't get a job because he was convicted of rape 26 years ago. He's appealing his case and says he didn't do it, but Murillo is cool. He carries a gun every day. Dante Green can have his daughter in the car. Officer Dante Green. She can fire off his weapon in the car. He flees the scene, disciplines his daughter, and here we are. He's still an officer. He'll be at work Sunday at 2:00 p.m. Hopefully some of you nonviolent protesters and nonviolent brothers and sisters who don't carry any illegal weapons, hopefully you'll come and see him and say hello to him. Be peaceful, be nonviolent. It's unconstitutional to deny me access to the district building when all I'm trying to do is inquire about our public servants. It is unconstitutional when I have a church and my church has members of the congregation who live in Compton, even go to Compton schools. And as a pastor, I'm concerned about their well-being. I'm concerned about Murillo. I'm concerned about Dante Green. I'm concerned about Jose Mendoza. I'm concerned about George Cervantes, the son, not the father, the son, who had that accident and injured 3 people in the accident in a police car recently, still has a job. I'm concerned about these guys. And why is it that I can't inquire about these public servants who's supposed to be sworn to protect and serve? How am I violating the law by asking questions? How am I being combative by asking questions? I'm a hard-nosed reporter. Nothing combative about it. Why are these people so afraid? They're not afraid of me. Some people say, "It's good of you, Pastor. It's good of you." Man, these people light me up with bullets. They got enough guns in here to tear me and my whole household up. They're not afraid of me. They're afraid of you, the people who are watching this video. Thank you, Phil. They are watching this video. The restraining orders against me is not against Phil, period. I can promise you that. But that doesn't mean that in the future, they might not try to identify him and give him a restraining order also. Maybe give him a lawsuit also. Any of you lawyers watching me, y'all know I'm going out on a limb now. These people will follow you. I've heard where there have been employees who have sued this department and gotten death threats. So what do you think these people will do to me? Sergeant Grace followed Phil for 25 minutes a couple of weeks ago. What do you think these people will do to me if it wasn't for the grace of God? So I'm asking you, contact the FBI, contact the state attorney general, and tell them that the Compton School Police Department needs to be investigated. And I need some of you all to email the LA Times newspaper, all the local TV news stations, all the local radio stations, and tell them that they need to investigate the Compton School Police Department. We want to know, Pastor Stan, why Chief Wu is Chief Wu. He should be Wu, but not Chief. Chief Wu got fired from South Pasadena Police Department. Came here like it was nothing. Became chief. That's the problem with policing in this country. We're going to have a national coalition on how the community and police can work better together. The first thing we got to do is be transparent and stop lying and stop being so duplicitous. All of you sergeants who claim to like me, you can't be duplicitous and like me. You might pull the wool over my head for a while, but truth pressed to earth will rise again. I'm going to say that one more time, y'all. I said truth pressed to earth will rise again. You might pull the wool over my head, but you can't pull the wool over God's head. He sees everything that's going on. So all this time, the captain has been off. What is he doing? Eating donuts? Drinking coffee? Now, y'all know that Phil is a comedian, but I'm trying to think of all the things the captain could be doing right now, Phil.
That wasn't a white Prius that pulled in there, was it?
Let me see. In here?
Yeah.
No, I don't see a white Prius.
Forget it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pulling our chain.
Well, Phil is a comedian, and I'm trying to figure out from Phil, what could the captain be doing? He's been off for 30 minutes, Phil. He does not have time to bring me the restraining order. He just wants to peacefully walk to his car without talking. You and I have never been violent.
Cali@gmail.com.
So we want to ask Phil, Phil, what could the chief be doing? I mean, the captain, what could he be doing right now?
Well, I don't know. We were told that he wasn't even here, right?
And then I identified his car, and they say he is here, but he's off work.
Right.
And he wants to walk to his car without us obstructing him. And I said, we've never obstructed anybody. We're nonviolent.
Right.
And I promised to give 6 feet, but I just want to speak to him on his way to his car. Free speech.
I don't know why he would be in there for so long.
What is going? Are they preparing the restraining order to give to me that they won't give to me? What are they doing?
I don't think they're going to prepare it in there and give it to you here. They want to do it on their time and make you a sight to be seen. They're either going to pull you over when you're driving your car, pull you out of the car, and that's one example. Or
come to the church.
Or just go to the church.
There you have it. That's my belief also. We're going to give them a little bit more time, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to wait us out. I get frustrated when I know you're trying to wait me out. I don't like that when you're trying to do that. I would have been gone by now, but you think you got an idiot. You told me the man is off, so what is he waiting on? You know, what is he so afraid of? That's what I want to know. He doesn't want to be on camera? I think they know all those subscribers Phil has. They don't want Phil put them on camera. That's the problem. They don't want Phil putting him on camera. Black Panther, come on, man, be careful. Just pray for me, Black Panther. Come on. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like messages like that. Be careful. Oh, come on, man. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. And I know you probably mean well, Black Panther. I'm not getting on your case. But don't send me messages like that. Just say, Pastor, I'm praying for you. Pastor, I got your back. See the guy that just came and brought me some water, who watches my live streams, who follows me around in Jesus' name. Why don't y'all be like him? Do something to help. Rather than curse the darkness, light a candle. Don't hit me up and tell me, be careful, Pastor. I don't need to hear that. If God be for me, who can be against me? When the enemy came in like a flood, my Bible said that the Lord lifted up a standard against him. I'm not worshiping man. I'm worshiping God. And I believe this stuff I preach, y'all. You might not believe yours. I'm telling you. Y'all might just be talking. Y'all might be faking the fun. Hey, here we go, Phil. Here we go. It might be Captain McFadden. Let's see. Phil, hurry.
Not Captain.
Oh, no, this is Detective Ford, Phil. He's actually okay, but that's Detective Ford.
I got up for Detective Ford.
That's Detective Ford. Can I get my restraining order? That's all I'm trying to get.
We're just trying to get the restraining.
You don't have anything to do with it?
No, I don't have nothing to do with it, but that's between them.
Between them and me?
Yeah.
Okay, your name Wes, you ain't in that mess?
Always, that's what I'm trying to do, man.
Okay, well look, have a good evening, man.
Man, for sure.
Take it easy. All right, that's Detective Ford, y'all. We had a great conversation yesterday, a terrible conversation last week, and y'all know how it goes, yin yang. But so now we know we gotta watch that.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he just gave him up when he came out that way. Now we know where to hang out at. See, he gave them up.
There's no sign here that says we can't walk here.
Well, no, but I'm not gonna go over there yet. I wonder what is it over there. So he's going to his truck. That's Detective Ford, everybody. They say he's a good guy. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. Wilkins claims to be a good guy. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. The only thing I know is that I have a source deep in there, and it ain't Wilkins, and it ain't Ford. Ain't none of them that y'all have seen on camera. I would never put I would never put the person on camera. I'm not gonna do that. But I'll tell you this: there's something going on in this apartment. Phil, did you notice how he did not deny the restraining order? What did he say? That's
right.
Thank you. Come on. I ask my questions for a reason. Thank you.
Order.
You never heard him say, what restraining order? What did he say? Oh, that's them. It's in there, ladies and gentlemen. But they don't want to give it to me because they say, you and the Jewish guy think you're going to get us on camera. No. We're going to come and catch you off guard, pull you out of your car, or embarrass you in front of your family or your church. That's what they want to do. Period. But he did try to sneak out on us. I hope y'all know that. He tried to sneak out. They don't go out that door a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Compton Police Department is corrupted. It is corrupted. I hate to say it, but it's predominantly black. The chief is Asian, Wu, and I keep telling you all over and over again that this police corruption thing is not about race, color, creed. It's about a mentality. It's a thin blue line. If I could get church folk to stick together like these guys stick together and cover for each other like these guys cover for each other, we'll be strong and growing every day. But the problem with church folk is we want to crucify each other. I find out your junk, I'm going to crucify you. Because I'm trying to hide what's in my backyard. So I'm all up in your Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. You know, I'm trying to catch you in something because I don't want you to catch me in mine. When all of us need to understand that the church is God's washing machine, where all of us go there are dirty. The good book that I read says that God says, your righteousness is as filthy rags in my sight. So away with all of you who trying to tell me how holy you are. Your righteousness, the Bible says, Google it, is as filthy rags in my sight. He says that your mouth is an open sepulchre, that nothing clean can dwell inside this body temple. He says, you stink in my nostrils. So don't try to act like you got it all together. You don't drink, smoke, and chew. You don't run around with them that do. But you pass by a homeless guy and keep on walking. Won't even give him eye contact. And some of y'all will throw him a quarter, but won't even look at him. Won't even look at him. I remember one time, 2 or 3 years ago, I was at a convention, a conference actually, and it was at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, and I was late. And I remember my deacon, Luis, called me and said, Pastor, where are you? I said, I'm right outside the hotel, man. I'm talking to a homeless guy. So Deacon Luis, being the guy that he is, the very nice young man, ran out and met me. And he joined me as I was talking to the homeless guy. And the homeless guy said to me, he said, I saw all these church people pass by me in suit and ties, preachers, going to the Hilton. He said, and not one of them stopped to speak to me. But Pastor, here you are in a suit and tie, and you stopped to speak to me. Gave me some money, gave me your number, said you'll help me. And then I gave him a hug, ladies and gentlemen, and he broke down and started crying. I gave him a hug, and he broke down and started crying. And my deacon had water in his eyes. And he told the story a long time later, saying that this man said that all these preachers passed by me, wouldn't even look at me. One preacher stopped, looked at me, engaged me, helped me, saw through my spirit, gave me his number, and then gave me a hug. This was before COVID, y'all. But my point is, does that make me such a nice guy? No, it doesn't. It just means that I follow that commandment. St. Matthew chapter 25, I was hungry, you fed me not. I was in prison, you visited me not. Inasmuch as you've done it unto the least of these, thy brethren, you've done it also unto me. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? And so what I'm trying to say to you is, y'all, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but your opinion is not going to affect my opinion. I know who I am in the Lord. I know who I am. And I know this man should not be a police officer, Mike Murillo. I know he should not be a police officer. He is entitled to be innocent till proven guilty, presumed innocent. I don't know enough about the case to tell you whether he's been found guilty yet or not, but I know 2 women says that he raped them. And I know that if a woman says you raped them, you're going to jail. And me too. But 2 women says he raped them on traffic stops. And he's still here drawing out a paycheck every month, almost $10,000 a month. And Captain McFadden is signing that paycheck. Captain McFadden is vouching. He's signing that time card. And so is Chief Wu. Somebody told me that Mike Murillo has dirt on Chief Wu, which is why Chief Wu promoted Mike Murillo over Eric Robinson. Eric Robinson scored #1 on the test. He's a black police officer who works here also. Never met him, never seen him a day in my life. If he walk out here right now, I won't know him until I see his name tag. But I know justice when I see it. And I know that justice needs to roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I know McFadden's wife gonna be mad with him. McFadden's wife gonna be mad with him for coming home so late. So you over there hiding from the Jewish guy and the preacher. And that's why you still at the office? She's gonna be mad with him. Lord have mercy. Come on, somebody. Come on. And my attorney always said, Pastor, don't relitigate your issue. He said, I'm gonna get you off the registry. I'm gonna get justice for you, Pastor. Just don't even talk about it. Don't let him engage you. But he don't understand. Oh God, that the wrongful rape conviction is a part of my testimony. And if I didn't have a testimony, it wouldn't make me special. It wouldn't make me different. If I'm just a regular little old Joe who went to seminary, got a little old degree, went to preaching, then I'm just like the rest of them. But you got to, every now and then, God got to get a radical. He got to find him a Saul who had the nerve to run around and terrorize people and kill people for going to church, and meet him on the road to Damascus and say, I want this one, and then save him, sanctify him. And he goes from being the Osama bin Laden of his generation to becoming the chief apostle and writing most of the New Testament for the New Testament church. Every now and then, God got to get him a old no-good joker like me, because now I ain't raped nobody, period. Never have, never will. But don't get the game confused. Now, I was no good. I was a whoremonger. Y'all hear what I said? I was a whoremonger. I'm going to say that for the third time. I was a whoremonger. I had a woman in every city. I was preaching all day Sunday and then fornicating all day Monday. I was laying and playing, huffing and puffing. I was living the life. And then God said, I'm going to let you get caught up on a fake rape beef. Let you get locked up in jail. Let you go down so low you got to look up to see a shoe heel and say, are you ready to preach now, playboy? Are you ready to preach my gospel? I have called you to do this work, and you're going to do it, or you're going to die trying. Oh, God, okay. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. See this Phil? Where's Phil? I don't want to lose my spot. Okay, see, this is someone pretending to be Wilkins right now. See what it says? It says, Lamar T. Wilkins, McFadden isn't qualified to be a captain. The highest rank he has ever achieved was sergeant. Okay, then someone else says, the police you looking for is in your chat right now, laughing my butt off. This one is Wilkins again. McFadden has no education, unfit to lead. Keep this covered. Let me get Wilkins. Don't let McFadden come out of there while I just get him on camera. Okay. Hey, Sarge. I don't want McFadden to go to that car without us.
Which one is it?
That gray car. The gray car is McFadden.
All right.
I don't want him to ease out that side door like Ford did. Sergeant Wilkins. Sergeant Wilkins, please. Can I speak to Sergeant Wilkins? Thank you. Yeah, I want to show him someone using his name. They say he'll be out in a minute. So he can see this for himself. So we can get to the bottom. So whoever this is, obviously you're not Sergeant Wilkins, because he's here right now. And I'm not a complete idiot, just, partial. But Wilkins is not going to be texting me while he's in there in the police department. And I'm looking at the spelling of his first name. Look like to me you're spelling his first name wrong. Last time I checked, Lamar, the regular Lamar was Lamar. Let's see, how do I get these things back on here again? How do I make the comments come up, Phil? Phil, how do I make the comments come back on the screen? Just tap it. They usually come up. See, sometimes they disappear. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. I want to show this to him. I want him to see this. So yeah, you're not Wilkins. I'm going to tell y'all who that is, to be quite frank with you. That's Dante Green. That's Officer Dante Green. Get a good look at that devil. Get a good look at that devil. That's Dante Green, y'all. That's Dante Green, who's going to be here Sunday at 2 o'clock. And some of my people going to meet him for comment. They're going to be a law-abiding Green. They're going to be weaponless. They don't carry weapons. The only weapon they're going to have is that phone. So when your behind show up Sunday at 2 o'clock, and I think they need to get here at 12 because you might try to get here early. Do like McFadden trying to sneak in and sneak out. But I do want you to know, Dante Green, we're on to you. Why you let your daughter, what if your daughter had to kill herself? How would you feel about yourself now, Dante? What if your daughter had killed herself with that gun? How would you have felt? How would you have felt? Would you have felt guilty or like a proud father? If your child had killed herself with that gun and you left laying on the seat, I would be ashamed of yourself. You ought to turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, Dante Green. Think I'm stupid enough to think you're Wilkins or whoever he's supposed to be. I didn't know he was a sergeant. But apparently he's a sergeant. Well, we just met him earlier. He's a sergeant. And he think I'm trying to get to McFadden right there. I still want to get to McFadden. I want to show Wilkins this person purporting to be him. Anybody know Wilkins' number? Okay, there you go. Hey. Watch that car too. I'm trying to show you the person online pretending to be you. Okay, there's a person on here now sending messages saying that I'm Lamar Wilkins. I want you to see the message. You going that? You know?
No, come over and talk to you over here. I don't want to talk to you.
Come on, Phil. Oh, you're trying to McFadden gonna ease out right here. Who's that? Is this Jose Mendoza? Your wife was dying from cancer and you got a woman pregnant in the district office. How do you feel about yourself?
Can you respond to those?
Can you respond, Jose?
Jose?
You have no comment?
No comment?
Your wife died from cancer, right?
Your wife died of cancer?
Did you get a woman pregnant who worked in the district?
You impregnated a woman?
You impregnated a woman who worked in the district.
Comment on that?
Does his mother work for the district? Doesn't his mother work for the district? Your mother's a district board member, right? Wilkins,
isn't your mother on the district board?
He won't answer, but Wilkins had all that paperwork. I think that's a restraining order.
Listen, that was a setup right there. He
To
did
get
it
him
on
back.
purpose.
Yes, of
That
course.
was it.
Come on, man.
See how they worked that?
You see how they work? See,
didn't work.
they know mess with me and Phil.
got him.
They know
So-
mess with me and Phil. He wanted me to go that way so that we wouldn't see Jose Mendoza. Come on, and I thought Wilkins was an honest guy. And he told me that Jackson wasn't there. Jackson is in there. This person, huh?
Jackson come out that door, so you'll see him when
Well, we saw him earlier inside when you said he was gone. But there's a person putting messages on my site right now saying I'm Lamar Wilkins.
Okay, listen to me. I've already looked into the
Here we go. Look right, look. Lamar Wilkins. Watch this. This person is claiming to be you. Yo, how do I scroll this?
Can I take a picture?
Yes.
Oh, right here. Earlier he said, this is Lamar Wilkins.
McFadden. Why is Mike Murillo still working?
Are you corrupted? What about this?
Restraining order you got on me? I'm 6 feet away. McFadden, what about the restraining order you got on me?
What about the restraining
What about the
order you got?
restraining order you got on me? Are you corrupted?
Are you corrupt?
Is Chief Wu corrupted?
You corrupted?
Why are you covering for Mike Murillo?
Why are you covering for Mike Murillo?
Why are you covering for Mike Murillo?
Why are you covering for him?
You're not qualified to be a captain, we heard. We just want to talk to her.
That's his thing, brother.
That's all.
Yeah.
Let him try.
Okay, well, let him get out. Get a good look at that devil. Get a good look at that devil.
Dirty cop.
Get a good look at that devil. 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 Get a good look at that devil.
Okay, like I was trying to tell you earlier. I
Okay.
was trying to go in there to see if they had a restraining order to get you. Nobody over there is answering the phone because they're off.
Okay.
So I was actually in there trying to find out if they actually had a restraining order. So I don't want no hearsay.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to tell you what I was trying to do until you guys saw Mendoza and went after him.
Okay.
So yeah, just
Did you get a picture of this person? Oh, yeah, they keep coming on here saying this. Now, how do you spell your first name? Is it L-A-M-A-R? Is it L-A-M-A-R? Yeah. They misspelling your name. Oh.
Put an L-A-M-A-R-H.
no.
So I'm not stupid. I said, wait a minute now, hold it.
Let me know when you get it on.
I gotta get it.
He's coming back. So y'all Wilkins tried to divert us so we couldn't see McFadden. No, I wasn't trying to divert. But at the same time, he seems
Be all right. I want him to see whoever this is purporting to be him.
Wilkins, I know you got to make a living, man.
We know
I'm
that.
not here for
We get
hate
that.
or disrespect,
Uh-huh.
but you're working with scum here. You're working with scum, and I know you can't say anything, and I know deep down you know it, but you want that paycheck, and it's a sad situation.
Well, let me explain something to you. It ain't about the paycheck. Let me tell you that now. Because I like being a police officer because of the fact, and I don't want to use that same line when people say I want to make a difference. I became a police officer because I love my city, and I like to educate people. And what I mean by that is my job is to enforce laws. If you break the law, then there's consequences to it. Just like if a child makes a mistake and does something wrong, they get disciplined. My job is to go out there and prevent people from breaking the law.
Okay.
I'm with you
And educate
100%, but your job is also to call out the dirty ones.
Ah, here we go. Lamar T. Wilkins.
Yeah, don't
Lamar
forget
T.
that
Wilkins,
part,
right there. Look
folks.
right there.
You
Look right
left
there.
out that
Oh, he
part.
removed the message. See, he removed it. He removed it. He removed it. It says Lamar T. Wilkins, but he misspelled your first name. And
See
take a
if we
look
can
at
get
that.
on it again.
I'm gonna try. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. But watch me. Look. Look at that. Keep going. Read everything there and get the number. Get the number. And then there's like 3 or 4 paragraphs about Wilkins in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the full
okay.
thing on it.
All right. There you go. See, ladies and gentlemen, I'm against police corruption. I don't know Wilkins. He may be straight. There's a lot of straight guys. I got guys in my family who are police officers who are straight. But ain't nobody got no right to be going online putting out no address. I don't support that. I don't support that. Man has a right to go home to his family every night like I got a right to go home to my family. Okay? And so if I see something that looks shaky to me, then I'm not gonna tolerate it. I'm not gonna be a part of it. So whoever this is who keeps coming on talking about you're Wilkins, you can't be Wilkins because he's standing here right now. I believe it's Dante Green. Wilkins can't come in. I ain't gonna come in, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I believe. I believe this is Dante Green. Sitting here all this along, outside. Different sergeants, all kind of stuff in there. All right, that's what I said. And so whoever this is, if you're using a burner phone, now see, I'm not Wilkins. If I were Wilkins, I'll have this number investigated. I'll find out what this phone number goes to. I'll go to the sheriff's department and say, I'm in fear for my life. I need to find out what this is. Y'all not gonna kill me. So Wilkins do it. And then they said,
Are you serious?
I'm gonna let Wilkins stand there for a minute. And he's probably gonna figure I'm not as bad as he thought I was. Yeah. Oh, I don't do no lying. Yep. So that needs to be looked into. That's not good. I don't support that. So whoever you are. You know what that was, right? That was my evaluation. I didn't come here looking for you. I don't even know you. Never heard your name. I'm looking for Mike Morello. I'm looking for Dante Green. I'm looking for Mendoza. We call him. I'm looking for McFadden.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Wilkins says he cannot find the restraining order today. We got to take his word for it. And we just hope, everything's all right. But if there's anybody threatening this man, you're going to jail. And I'll be the first one to testify against you. I don't play that. I don't do that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You need to be law-abiding and within the rules. Putting all this stuff online, no, you don't do that.
Yeah, I appreciate
So
that.
whoever you are, I hope Wilkins will contact the sheriff and find out who you are. That's great. Woo. Man, that's bad. Okay, sir, take care of yourself here. All right?
God bless you. Keep me in your prayers.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that. That ain't right. So on camera, you let it be known you are going to get the sheriff's department to look into this, right? Thank you. I don't support it.
Yeah, so I just ask everybody to pray for me. I don't judge all cops like I don't judge all people.
Right.
Everybody is going to be themselves.
Right.
I am a community cop, and I want everybody to know that. My job is to get out there and keep the peace and to protect it. And I'm willing to put my life on the line to save anybody out there.
And I'm going to say this to you. I don't know anything about you. I'll take it.
I'll turn it in and you can shake your hand. Thank you.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to say this to you.
There's always processes to all stuff like that.
If I were you, I would contact the sheriff tonight and let them know that many people are alarmed, because some of my viewers are alarmed, for your safety. And that something needs to be done about this.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This ain't cool.
And I just
Okay?
ask everybody to keep me in their prayers.
Amen.
I'm the good guy.
That's what, yeah, y'all. He say he's a good guy, so we got to take him for his word.
I'm a man of God, and I'm the good guy.
Amen.
Remember that.
Amen. Well, I talked to her. Okay, and I had a good conversation with Ford and Jack.
Okay.
Take care of yourself, man.
Take care.
All right? And tell them, please don't come to my church with that restraining order.
Okay, like I said, I'm trying to find out.
If they find it in the morning, ask them to call me, and I'll come and they can get
And let me understand, I went beyond what I was supposed to be doing.
So I was calling people on their cell phones while they're off. So just to let you know, I went beyond what I was supposed to do.
Okay,
But
well,
that's
we
beyond the
appreciate
scope of my duty. But just because you are really, really nice to me and we have a good dialogue, I want to keep that. So I tried to make some calls. Unfortunately, nobody knew about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm letting you know that. So we're cool.
Okay,
All right,
we
always
found
remember
out
me.
from credible sources it does exist.
Okay.
And we asked them, don't disrupt my service coming. And I'm gonna say this too, I'm gonna get this on camera. We're getting a lot of stuff on camera, right? At my church, I have 5 guys who have weapons and permits for those weapons, and we don't let anybody in with a gun.
Okay.
So if they try to come there, it ain't gonna work.
Now, always remember this though.
Mhm.
If it's a police officer,
Yes.
he actually has a right to carry it. Now,
If he has a warrant,
no,
we'll let him in.
let's
No,
say-
but I said, we're not, but I have a right not to let him in.
What if I want to come to your church and praise the Lord, and you're going to tell me I can't come?
I'm gonna tell you to
around
put that Glock in the trunk.
Yeah, but you know why I can't do that? Let me tell you why.
Mhm.
Because it's just as easy as somebody can kill me going in the church without my gun, they can kill me walking out. And we have a saying in law enforcement: you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Well,
I don't know that.
I hear you, but keep this in mind. Just if anybody wants to come to my church and pray and you're a police officer, just understand I got at least 5 guys who got the same thing you got.
Yeah, but you got to.
And they're legal.
Are they trained like me though?
Better than you.
I'm afraid you guys, you know what? I love the dialogue. I love it, and I wish we could have more dialogue like this. Like everybody. Maybe we can get a dialogue where people are not so eager to, put us all in the same category.
Thank you.
That's what I was
Well, see, I have never done that, and Jackson can tell you that.
Yeah.
We've had conversations on camera, 2 of them, and don't know them personally yet, but hoping I will get to know them. But we're talking about what can be done. We don't want to just make noise and just talk about all the bad that's going on.
I give you an example. I had a gentleman that I came in contact with that started saying, "Oh my, So what I did was, let me ask you a question. I could have just ignored him, but I couldn't do it. So I approached him and asked him this question. You're African American, I'm Hispanic. You're driving a nice car. How would you like if I walked up to you and said, oh, because you're black, you drive a nice car, you must be a crook? I would like that. Okay, I don't like you putting me in the same category as a cop you deem is something. Okay? So just like you wouldn't want me to stereotype you, don't stereotype me because you don't know me. And then once you get to know me, then you find, okay, this guy is real cool. I'm not aggressive, but I'm going to make sure I'm on.
I got that side of it, and I concur with it fully. The flip side of that is, when you all pull us over, and I was telling Jackson this, we are afraid. Period. We don't know you. We don't know anything about it. I don't know what your face is. We are scared to death. And watch this. You know that I might have a gun when you put me on, which I don't. What I'm saying, I know you got one.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And so,
You know how you change that? When I walk up to the car, what part of your body is going to feel?
oh, I'm gonna make my hands visible. I do it every time. I do it every time.
So if I stop you, before I walk
My hands are gonna be
I
visible.
but I tell you, hey sir, take your car off, take your foot off the brake, and put your hands on the window where I can see. If there's any passengers in the car, the front seat passenger put your hands on the dashboard. The rear seat passenger put your hands on the headrest in front of them. Guess what? When I walk into that car, I can see everybody's hands. I don't have to worry about it. You see what I'm saying? So this is where I think law enforcement. Do what you're supposed to do so that cop can go home.
Right.
The problem is you got people out there that are reluctant to do that, and instead of being, nice.
But you do understand that a lot of us are afraid. You got that part right. And not necessarily of you. We do this every day, feeling that. He's got 75,000 people watching. My thing is this. 2 weeks ago, I saw 7 white officers and 1 black who had a young black man up on the wall, and his hands were shaking like this. One of the cops, what are you shaking for? You must have did
Something. So I walked up. I said,
He's scared. That's what he's shaking for. He got 7 blocks around him. And finally, the supervisor came, and guess what? They let him go. He ain't done anything wrong.
But see, in that situation, you have to make sure the person
And they
you
didn't
know
do
what,
that.
sir?
They didn't do
What
that.
I'm stopping. My thing is,
Law enforcement takes it to a point where it's all about verbal activity. You have to call, hey sir, I need you to do X, Y, and Z.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten fired from a job?
No.
So you're not one of these guys who came here from another. I'm asking you on the record now. Did you come here?
Anybody?
come out.
I've been blessed.
Did you get fired?
From any other police department.
I've been blessed. So I'll leave it just like that. I've been very blessed.
You like to read?
I love to read.
Go get a book on Amazon called Rise of the Oath Breakers.
Rise of the Oath Breakers? Okay.
Read that book. It's written by
It must have been a cop. Yeah, I could tell Oath Breakers when he said that.
Read
Yeah.
that book.
Okay. Like I was saying earlier,
So, but you're not going to answer the question, have you ever been fired from another police department?
You got to remember, I have rights too, but I'm telling you right now, this is my answer. I've been blessed.
But you're not a dirty cop
I would never be.
right now. Okay, great. Okay, I accept
That's
that.
not in my blood, and that's not.
I
Wait, I was caught by Compton PD.
But on your way out, watch this. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, touch Officer Wilkins. Bless his family. Put a legion of angels around him. Protect those children, Lord. Protect his wife. Protect his life. I don't even know if he's married or not. Don't let any of these devils online do anything to harm this man. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. See you here. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This was very interesting. I'm gonna let Phil talk to his people, talk to mine, and I'll talk to him before we go. But this is very interesting. Very interesting. You won't get this
Anywhere except on Phil's site and my site. You won't get any audit like this. I don't care what they say. You will never find any auditors like Phil and me. You've never seen this kind of thing before. You saw it. You saw Phil and I chase down the one that they tried to divert us from, Jose Mendoza. You saw Phil and I catch up with Captain McFadden, who pretended like he was on the phone. You will never see these kind of videos anywhere else except on Phil's site and my site. And I'm
Check
very
this
thankful.
out, man. There's no entry, exit there.
Oh no. Heck, do we get out of here?
There's no.
Okay. Wow, they got us locked in now, ladies and gentlemen. Phil and I are now in jail.
Yeah.
We are now in jail. I want y'all to see this.
Bullshit.
Phil and I have been locked in jail.
This is bullshit, everybody.
Look at this.
There's no.
Is this what they feel about Phil and I?
Hey! Open the gate!
This is crazy. This is nuts. So they have locked us in. All of my viewers are
Wilkins, open the gate!
They have locked us in. All that good talk, and they locked us in. They say we're gonna teach them a lesson.
Yeah, they're gonna let us out.
But that's harassment right there. That's crazy.
They knew that gate was locked. Let me go over here and get it open.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let it speak for itself. You've never seen another video like that. There is a restraining order against me. They did not want to serve it on camera. They did not want to serve that on camera. They're worried about Constitution. They're worried about lawyers. They're worried about you people who are watching. They're like, oh, heck no. I promise you all with everything inside of me, there is a restraining order against me. And they have it inside this building right now. If you
Listen to the answers yourself. You know that I'm not lying. McFadden locked that when he went out. McFadden locked it. And so,
I don't know anything about it. We'll take him for his word. So I gotta let the video speak for itself. Have you ever seen anything like this online anywhere else? I think y'all ought to start talking about this video. Y'all tell everybody about this one. You have never seen one like this before. I'm Sherman D.Manning. I pastor Yes We Can Worship Center. Please go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Click the orange Donate Now button. Donate $50,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100, $250, whatever you can send to help me house the homeless and feed the hungry and continue this police reform work.
we're locked in the gate. We're locked in the gate. Huh? All the way up to the gate and open. We're not in our cars. Oh, we're walking. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So you pull up with your car, apparently the gate opens. So we just won't cross the street. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's better. You ain't the only one. I ain't scared of spider's blood. I'm scared of mice. I'm scared of mice. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going out this gate, everybody. So Phil and I, Sergeant Wilkins posted our bail. He's letting us out of jail, everybody. So look, Sergeant, get with Jackson and let's get a conversation on camera about what we can do for the community. Okay, get with Jackson, please. Oh, we're going to start that. We're gonna do that. We're going to do that. We need to do something about that also. So see, it's all got to come together. We can't be a...
My son was killed March 16th, south fishing.
Lord, help me, Jesus. From gangs?
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
He was not a gang member.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
Has 3 beautiful granddaughters. Sorry to hear that.
sorry to hear. I really am.
My thing is that we have to deal with stuff like that across the board.
And 3 weeks ago, I went to a funeral of a 23-year-old man, young man, who was an innocent bystander at a party and got caught up in crossfire and they killed him.
Yeah, but my thing
Gang.
is, we need to start dealing with that because it's happening at an alarming rate. And I feel that some people don't understand it until it happens to their family.
That's right. That's right.
indeed, man. I really am. And please, and I'm not being alarmed, but please contact the sheriff.
Yes, I'm good.
concerning that.
Thank you for the information.
Yes.
You got it, sir?
Okay. All right, y'all take care now.
All right, you guys take care. You guys
Okay.
take care.
You too. Thank you. All right, everybody. So, Phil, now which way do we go, Phil? I forgot. Where are we parking? Oh, we parked over this way. We went to the alley. Didn't we go to the alley? Yeah. So it's gonna be here to the left.
All right, so we're done here.
So we're gonna be done. I want to thank Phil for coming, and I want you to know that this is an amazing video. I wish I knew how to edit mine like Phil does his. You have never seen anything like this on video yourself before. Somebody calling us? Who are they calling? Who is it? Who is that? Who is that? Huh?
Who is this?
No clue. Who is this? Who are you? Huh?
Hey, this is Sister Phil High Power. How you brothers doing?
Good. How you doing?
I support the movement, brother. I support the movement.
What's your name?
My name is Sister Phil High Power, brother.
How you doing, man?
How about yourself?
Look, you almost got shot.
How you
I don't have no weapon, y'all. I ain't got no weapon.
Hey,
but you
man.
did see me reaching it.
So
Where's your website at?
brother, I'm Sister Phil High Power.
Do you be sending me messages?
No,
Okay,
I
never?
haven't yet, but
Okay.
I see you, and I'm here.
And how do you spell that?
That's SIP,
SIP.
can see a higher power, all in one word, guys.
All in one word.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hit me up, man, so we can we'll shoot together
What's
sometime.
up, Phil, brother?
So you've been knowing Phil.
Already.
How'd you find out we were here?
My brother right here.
Well, all right then. Phil, you better start speaking up, man. You almost got it. You saw me reaching for my pocket. I don't take no chance.
Back just a little bit, guys. Step back just a little bit. Man.
Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, we have y'all heard his name.
See a high power.
Sick as Hip, see a high power came to join us.
Yeah.
And y'all saw 2 or 3 of my guys come earlier to join us.
Yeah.
And so we're not joking, we're not jiving. So you seen what's been going on, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
see.
There's a lot of corruption going on in this department.
Yes, it is.
So Phil, have you gone off yet?
No, I'm still on.
Phil, ask your people to contact the FBI and ask them to look into the Confronts School Police Department. All they got to do is send an email or make a phone call, leave a message. We need people contacting the FBI as well as the Attorney General's office and tell them that the Compton School Police Department needs to be looked into for corruption, racketeering. Phil, I found out that McFadden made $240,000 last year. How do you do that? 200? That's $250,000 in police work? That's a lot of corruption going on here. We need to look into Dante Green, Mike Murillo, George Cervantes, Captain William Wu, and Captain McFadden. And there are some others, but that's just some off the top of my head.
Is it a Chief Wu?
Chief Wu, yes.
Yeah.
Chief William Wu. Yes. And he got fired from Pasadena, the last police department he worked for. And came here, became chief. All corrupt. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. There you have it. So Phil and I are going to sign off, but I want to thank God for all of you who have tuned in. Please subscribe to this channel. Please, come on, y'all. Share this video with your friends. Y'all know y'all ain't never seen no video like this. Come on now. We took you all over the world with this video. From love to hate to love, up, down, in, out. You've never seen a video like this. Okay? You've never seen a video like this. I want you to share this if you've never shared another, okay? And I also want you to like this video. And I also want you to subscribe to this channel. I think I have 3,800 subscribers. I want 4,000 by Friday. 4,000 by Friday, all right? By tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I want 4,000 subscribers. Can y'all help me with that? San Joaquin News Network. Holla at your boy. I'll holler back. Y'all know I love you. Anybody watch me know anything about San Joaquin News Network, please let them know I said hello. And thanks for all the work. And the San Joaquin Transparency, this, that, and the other. Tell them I said hello. Tell them I said hello. Got another one here, everybody. All right.
All the way it counts, y'all.
All right. My brother? All right. Good to see you, man. All right. Okay. Thank you for coming, man. So y'all, we clicking up out here. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't jiving. See what I'm saying? A couple, amen. Hey, that's all we need is a few good men. All right. So I'm getting ready to sign off, everybody. You've never seen a video like this. You've never seen anything like this. Contact
contact the FBI, contact the Attorney General. I need to speak to Phil before I leave. I'm going to get out of here, share this video, like this video, send me a comment, send me a text message. If you got any information for me, 213-858-2608. Please go to yeswecanworshipcenter.org. That is yeswecanworshipcenter.org to support the work that we're doing. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the orange Donate Now button. Donate to help us do this work, feeding the hungry and housing the homeless. Please, please contact the media. Share this video. Chop it up. Send it to your friends. Send it to your loved ones.